What's going on? Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, Sean Payton, I know you guys probably heard this a couple days, 3-4 days ago. Personally, Sean Payton has always been an a-hole. He's always spoke his mind. Sometimes he's cool, sometimes he's not. But he has always been outspoken. A lot of times to his detriment. I remember he disrespected Jackson, thinking, talking about if he was injured or not, or if he needs to play and stuff like that. And then you had the Sambo, Charles Woodson, who gonna come on Twitter like, gonna try to play like somebody stupid. It's like, dude, I'm more intelligent than you. Yeah, you play football. You were a better football player than I ever was, but you don't know what the hell you was talking about. You were going along with the agenda. That's why you're on Fox, because you go along with the agenda in your house, Negro. And I know you're proud of your house because you did a lot of kissing booty to get to where you're at. But the thing has always been to protect Crybaby Rodgers. Crybaby Rodgers has been getting the biggest passes of damn near any quarterback in history. Peyton Manning, for all his tropes in the regular season, but when the playoffs come, he was just a normal, ordinary guy. But he got criticized for it. But Crybaby Rodgers, you criticize him, it seemed like you gotta apologize. You gotta give a peace treaty. You gotta write a letter. But do I like Sean Payton? No. I don't like him. I think he's an arrogant prick. I think he's the same as Aaron Rodgers. They're both arrogant pricks. And they both feel they're above reproach and above taking any criticism. This is how I've always been. Now, Sean Payton, I don't like him because I believe in my heart of hearts he did everything he could to sabotage Jameis Winston. He does a lot of underhanded stuff on the low. To me, he acts like he's the smartest guy in the room, but then he'll try to do something to prove his genius, but end up failing. Now, is he a good head coach? Yeah, he's a good head coach, but at times Sean Payton, he's okay. If you want to say it, as far as offensively, defensively, his defenses he's had, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. And then that's when he has to hire a defensive coordinator, so that'll bail him out on some things when the offense ain't doing nothing. But Sean Payton has always been able to say what he had to say. And he took a shot at Nathaniel Hackett, which I don't believe it was. I really didn't disagree with what he said. He just said the coaching staff for the Broncos did a horrible job last year. And everybody was trying to go point out Nathaniel Hackett when he really wasn't just calling out Nathaniel Hackett. He said as a coaching staff, they were terrible. He didn't say Nathaniel Hackett singling him out and saying, oh, you're trash. To me, I think he's trash. I just think he got hired because of Aaron Rodgers, which he did. And then you had Aaron Rodgers go on his NFL Network. I just think it's sad. I just think it's messed up. You know, coaches aren't supposed to talk about other coaches, just like players aren't supposed to talk about other players. I'm like, Aaron, shut your ass up. They did do a terrible job. And then Sean Payton had to come out and apologize because we live in this world of sensitivity. All this sensitivity. He did do a terrible job. They tried to put everything on Russell Wilson last year, which was a total crock because Russell Wilson's velocity wasn't that bad. Like he wasn't losing certain touches on the ball like Tom Brady was last year. And Tom Brady losing just a little bit of velocity, I'd take over 20 or 25 of these quarterbacks in the league today. If he say, I'm coming back, I'd be like, all right, come on through. But Russell Wilson really wasn't bad. The problem was the play calling. The problem was that it was no chemistry with the coaching staff. Nathaniel Hackett didn't know what the hell he was doing. And my thing is, your specialty is offense. Why is your offense getting all these delay of games? Why is your offense suffering from making throws or getting the run game going? Like, you know, what's the problem with that? That's a coaching problem. That's coaching problem if your team isn't mentally prepared or well organized to go out there on the field to play. And I see what Sean Payton was talking about because I said the same thing last year. You know, but everybody want to say Russell Wilson is all his fault. Listen, we know Russell's a simp. We know his wife is playing him. Soon as his days are up, she's gone. She gonna be hitting him up for a check with 2 babies. With her irrelevant, non-talented ass. Like, we'll get on her another day. Because I'm so sick and tired of her fans always protecting her when she act like a S-bag. And y'all know what an S-bag is. Women know. Now, was Russell part of the blame? Yeah. You could blame him somewhat. But the Broncos were supposed to get Crybaby Rodgers. Right? Right? Weren't they supposed to get Crybaby Rodgers? And then Crybaby Rodgers reneged at the last second because he didn't want to go to Denver because he knew what pressure he was going to have to deal with. Now he done signed the damn 7-year contract, a 7-year deal extension, and it's like, what are the Jets doing? Okay, we'll see. I bet you he don't play out that contract. I bet you he doesn't. I don't think he's gonna play out that contract. But everybody's like, oh, he's made it more team friendly and stuff. All right, we'll see. Y'all want to bank your future, and right now on Crybaby Rodgers, go right ahead. Because Green Bay Packer fans are so stupid and delusional still. They still think Aaron Rodgers wasn't the problem. And I'm like, well, who else was the problem? Aaron Rodgers wasn't putting up no points. He plays too safe. He don't take chances. And that's why a lot of times he loses. Nobody likes him. They can't stand him. It's like, we'll see. We'll see by mid-season if this team's still like Aaron Rodgers. Watch. But Sean Payton just said the coaching staff was terrible, and it was. He didn't say nothing wrong. He didn't say nothing demeaning and all that. Now, Do I like Sean Payton? No, I'm not a fan of Sean Payton. I can't stand his ass. I really can't. I really can't. I don't really like him at all. He's an arrogant prick, and he feels like, oh, I'm Sean Payton. I can say it's sort of like a Bill Belichick type of attitude. But the thing is, Bill Belichick, it's like Bill Belichick, it's like him. Like, they feel they're the smartest in the room, but they're really not. They think they know it all, but they really don't know that much. You had a solid team like that year. Reggie Bush was playing out of his mind. Marcus Colston was balling. You know, your defense was incredible. Y'all were basically bounty gating. Y'all was just targeting people and damn near taking them out, dirty hits and everything. It's like, man. It's like, dang. But that's how I go. Now, enough of that punk ass Payton. I call him punk ass Payton, P-A-P. Call him Pap. Now, Mark Jackson was let go from the media and everything, from espn, and it's like, I don't know why people are surprised. They've been getting rid of people because they're not making no goddamn money. But Mark Jackson and stuff, you know, to me as a commentator is great. As a coach, he's good. He's a guy who knows how to talk to the players. He knows how to teach the game. You know, did a great job in his playing days. I mean, he was one of the best point guards in the league during his playing days. He was. He was a dog for the Knicks, and then he went to go play for the Pacers. He was a dog for them. But Mark Jackson is a very strong-willed individual who's a full-fledged Christian. And the thing is that they don't like Christians because the NBA, you ought to call it the SBA, the Sissy Basketball Association. The Sissy Basketball Association. Now, I don't know whether he was, this is all off the dome. I didn't read any articles, but my thing is this. ESPN or espn is practically going the white route. Or if you're black on there, you got to be cool with LeBrownies, or you got to be a token Negro and bash your fellow brothers and sisters every other day. My thing is this. How's Mark Jackson going to be fired, but yet y'all don't fire Malika Andrews? Malika Andrews ain't say shit about Dana White or Chad Wheeler. She ain't say nothing. She ain't say nothing about Porzingis. Who managed to have his case submerged for a year before it came out. And this is the problem. Mark Jackson out there teaches you the game, keeps it interesting, talks about what to do, what not to do, but Can't have that. You need some kiss asses on TV who ain't gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Now, to me, Mark Jackson should be a coach. And I give Mark Jackson so much respect. I've met Mark Jackson before. I met him at a church convention. It was like a place where you can order stuff for your store that deals with the church. My mother took me there. I met Mark Jackson, man. Mark Jackson was cool as heck. You know, I'll never forget him. And I told him, I said, man, you are a hell of a basketball player, like for real. You're also one of the reasons why I wanted to play the game. Because I watched Mark Jackson. See, everybody only watched the superstars like Jordan and Patrick Ewing. I used to watch the role players and guys who did their job. You know, and it's just mind-boggling to me how a man of this stature can't get a coaching job, but yet is released from espn. But Malika Andrews could walk around here with her goddamn job, and she don't even do nothing well. She's terrible at reporting. She don't give no insight to the game. She don't know what the hell she be talking about with her big forehead ass. And then you gonna let Mark Jackson go? You gonna let him go over this bitch? But that goes to show you, they didn't do anything to discipline her, not even the NBA. And this is why the NBA sucks. Nobody loves watching you trash bastards. Because you guys allow the negative to go out on black athletes, but when it comes to your little golden white boy and Luka, oh, y'all ain't gonna say shit to him. He off limits, right? He's above reproach. They tried everything in their power to blame Kyrie. They all demonized him. They all crucified him. It's a damn travesty. It's a travesty. Goddamn travesty. But yet, all them people saying, oh well, we apologize for it. Crazy. But Mark Jackson should not have been fired. You know, the man knew basketball. He knew how to talk to his guys. And the players respected him. The only player who probably had a problem was soft-ass Scalabrini, and then you had David Lee and Bogut upset. Man, nobody give a damn about them. Why? Because he tough on you? You like to be coddled? Then Bogut did all that capping for the Warriors, and guess what? They got rid of your bad leg ass because you couldn't stay healthy. You couldn't stay healthy in Milwaukee. That's why they traded you. You a solid center, but you just always hurt. You always got hurt. But this is a load of crap. Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson should still be there. Jeff Van Gundy was excellent. I love Jeff Van Gundy. I may disagree with him on stuff, but he broke it down. He broke the game down to the T. And I love people who know how to teach the game. If you can't teach the game, then there's nothing we need to talk about. It was the same thing about boxing when we told everybody, look, man, Spence does not have nothing on that boy. That boy gonna whoop his ass. It's gonna be a massacre. You know, that's for real. But But yeah, this is the type of stuff that comes with it that's just disrespectful, that people get tired of. It's always an agenda based why people either are hired, why people are either fired. And it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. You know. But that's all I got, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I tried to drop another video, man. I'm just tired. They be killing me at work. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can donate to the page by going to my description box. You can hit that link to my Cash App. Or you could go on Zelle, type that number I got in the description box into Zelle, and you'll be all set. You can super chat when we go live or premiere, or you can leave us super thanks. So, but yeah, check it out and stuff, You guys, man, be good out here. You guys have a great day. In the comment section, let me know what you think about Sean Payton's comments to Nathaniel Hackett. I don't see nothing wrong with it. He didn't single him out. He was talking about the whole coaching staff. And then let me know what you think about the Mark Jackson firing. I think it's unfair. But Mark Jackson should have been a coach by now. So thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Deezy.